All right, this is our next episode of True Wrestling Fans Discussions, considering our Saturday night's main event review series. This is Saturday night's main event 12. I'm your host, Mike.
I'm Frank. Let's jump right into this. This one was actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Had some decent matches. Had a return of a giant. Let's go. It aired. It was done live September 23rd, 1987. They aired it October 3rd, 1987, from Hershey, Pennsylvania. 9,000 people on hand for this one. Vince McMahon, Bobby Heenan doing the commentary
Yeah,
as always. It's good.
no, but no Jesse the Body, man. It's not the same without Jesse.
I know.
As good as Bobby is, I like Jesse
Bobby's
a
better
lot.
with Gorilla,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah, much better
And
with
then
Gorilla. Yeah,
and then Ventura is good with Monsoon and
yeah.
Vince.
I forgot Ventura comes back at some point though, because I think he went to film Predator, and Vince didn't want him to do Predator, I think, and he said, "I'm doing it anyway." And then something happens where NBC got upset at Vince because they said, we paid for Saturday night's main event because of Jesse Ventura. We like Jesse Ventura on commentary. So then Vince has to bring him back. I forgot when it happens, but it happens. So
Vince and his problems with Jesse.
yeah, it's the beginning of it.
Oh yeah. Well, just think every time you watch something that has Jesse Ventura in it, he's getting a stipend for it. He has to
Mm-hmm.
get paid every
Yeah,
time you watch him.
yeah,
So
because
just
he
keep
sued
watching a
him.
whole bunch of stuff so Vince has to
Yeah.
pay him still. Or don't do that and he might have to release more wrestlers. I don't know. Any event, let's kick it. The night kicked off with the Intercontinental Championship, the Honky Tonk Man defending the title against the Macho Man Randy Savage, newly fresh babyface Randy
Mm-hmm.
Savage. And this match was good. Watching it now, the only thing I can do is, okay, how long before the guitar shot? Because I know it's coming. This is what this Saturday night main event was. This is what you looked for. This is where it happened. This is where the Mega Powers finally united. And the match itself was pretty good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
I like when Savage wins by disqualification. He had the match won until the Hart Foundation
Yep.
showed up, and then he won by disqualification. So there, Honky Tonk Man is going to hit him with the guitar. All of a sudden, Elizabeth gets in the way. When they finally push her down, there was a wardrobe malfunction. I don't know if you caught that. The
No,
strap
no,
on her dress broke.
no, no.
Oh yeah, well, unfortunately. But yeah, she's covered it up because I saw there was only one strap and the
Mm-hmm.
other one was hanging. So Honky, kind of threw her
Yeah.
down a little too hard. Now you could tell they were waiting for something because Honky never waited, 2 minutes to hit
Yeah,
anybody with
yeah.
the
It really
guitar
dragged it. It really dragged it out. Yeah.
until she could find Hogan. And Hogan is like a blind dog when she's bringing him out. He goes, "What am I doing?"
Yeah.
Oh, all of a sudden, yeah, like no shit, Hogan.
But he already
Come on,
I mean, at that point, he blasted him, but he took a long time to hit him with the guitar.
Yeah, which I was like, okay, if they're stalling for Hogan, I get it, but he never really waited that long. He finally does hit him, and then she brings Hogan out. Hogan clears the ring. This is where the Mega Powers were born.
I like when they're back to back, they're about to hit each other, they look at each other.
Yeah, like y'all didn't know they were in the ring. Come
Yeah,
on,
that
man.
was cool, man. That's cool.
But the whole should we do the handshake? Are we gonna blow up the world type thing? Especially when they had the interview in the back. But
Because
I liked it.
Macho Man extends his hand
Yes,
first.
which
Yeah.
I thought was really
Uh-huh.
cool of him. And so yeah, this is where the Mega
Mega Powers
Powers.
formed. Yep.
Yeah,
It was big. It was huge.
it was probably a week later that he's like, "Oh, you got lust in your eyes for her." Like
Uh-huh.
he probably started from that moment. But I thought it was cool that of all the people she picked Hogan to come out. Obviously, I guess Vince was looking to put these two together. He still
Mhm.
didn't have the thought of Savage in as a champion just yet. That didn't come until after the main event. But it was cool that he put these two together to build Macho, who's
Mhm.
now starting to get some traction with the fans and as a main eventer. So like I said, the match between the two was good. Honky had a good rivalry with him. Unfortunately, the rivalry with Ricky Steamboat didn't go anywhere because you thought maybe he'd get the rematch here, and it was just like once they took the title off Steamboat, they literally had nothing for him. It was like just write out your contract and go at this point.
Yeah, because I guess he pissed off the office, and because he wanted to take some time off after winning the title, and
Yeah, and he wasn't even champion that long, maybe a
yeah,
few months.
yeah.
So our next match was now for the WWE title or WWF title, whatever.
That's right. Yeah, all the titles were on the line this night.
hmm Hulk Hogan defended the title against Sika. Now, for people, some people do know, a lot of people may not know, Sika is Roman Reigns' father.
Yep.
And what was cool this night was after Saturday night main event was done, Hogan took a picture with Sika and a young Roman Reigns.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought this was really cool. I wonder if back then he even looked at Hogan and said, "Acknowledge me," or "You will acknowledge," or something like that. Obviously he didn't, but it's fun. So I thought that was cool later on that night. Sika wasn't a bad singles wrestler. He was better in the tag teams with the Wild Samoans with Alpha. But Fuji was his manager, and Sika gave Hogan a run for his money, but it was an 8-minute match. Hogan obviously is going to get the victory, and he does, to keep the title. But again, I thought it was cool, the photo op afterwards, and who would think that a young little kid or Joseph Anoa'i would be the guy that is champion now. Of course, not defending the title, but I'm not going there. In any event, the next match after this was Paul Orndorff, once again fan favorite, going back and forth with this, against King Kong Bundy. What was funny about this match that Bobby Heenan wouldn't go down to ringside, and Vince kept asking him, why are you staying up here? He goes, "I've got a surprise for everybody, a big surprise." Lo and behold, Andre the Giant returned back to the WWE for the first time since WrestleMania. This obviously to eventually build up Survivor Series against Hogan and Andre, because we know this feud's not over. Not like King Kong Bundy really needed Andre at ringside anyway. I mean, Orndorff put in an offense, not really that much, and Bundy does beat him in about 8 minutes, which is a shame because, again, this is another guy now Vince has lost faith in. Again, obviously you could tell that because he's gone from fan favorite to heel to fan favorite, heel to fan favorite. Yeah. If you're going to keep doing this, Vince really doesn't know what to do with you. So it's unfortunate because Orndorff still had a lot to give.
I think he did. I mean, and his feud with Hogan is very underrated.
Yes, it is. Because, again, imagine if they had the monthly pay-per-views back then, how many times these guys could have gone at it. It's a shame they didn't do it until years later, but it is what it is. So Bundy gets the victory. No 5 count on this one. It was just a straight-up 3 count. And so, and this is another guy a lot of people don't know that's almost out the door, too.
Yeah.
King Kong Bundy. It's not so much longer into 88 that he was there.
Mm-hmm.
The main event of the evening, which was kind of a joke to be the main event, but again, Saturday night's main events always randomized the main event. Like every match literally is a main event match. It was the Hart Foundation defending the tag titles against the Young Stallions.
Yeah.
The Young Stallions we've talked about were a very underrated tag team.
Yeah, they were. They were up and coming.
Unfortunately, you notice Roma had 2 tag teams that were very underrated in WWE.
Yeah, he had bad luck, man.
Unfortunately, but he had 2 very good partners at both times.
Yeah.
And it took him to go to WCW to go with Orndorff to become a champion.
Yeah.
I didn't understand it. And this match really wasn't given a whole lot of time. 4.5 minutes. The Hart Foundation, they beat the Young Stallions to keep the tag titles.
Without Jimmy Hart.
Exactly, because Jimmy Hart got a beat down early in the night. And so it was just a shame that this match wasn't given more. I mean, the Young Stallions were given the main event at the Royal Rumble, but I mean, that's really nothing considering the Royal Rumble was on the USA Network. It was never really considered a pay-per-view, not yet anyway.
Right.
But I just thought this match could have gone longer, or even a feud could have been established from this. But it is what it is. Again, the Hart Foundation keep the tag belts in this one. To sum up the night, and I laughed so hard, I pulled a muscle watching this the other day, is with that pile driver music video.
Oh yeah. Well, at least before that, they had the Mega Powers interview backstage, and
again,
like
they
you
were
said,
to shake hands.
Yeah, the handshake, and Hogan was.
We're gonna fire up enough electricity to blow up the world.
I'm
cool. Like, just shut up.
We didn't know what was to come,
Yeah, exactly.
Mega Powers, and then later them splitting up. But this is a historic night because
this is awesome
because of that. But that video was bad, man. Watching it now, oh man, I didn't have this album though. I didn't have this. I don't know if you had it. Did you have this album?
No, I had. The one that Vince made an ass of himself. The one that Triple H and Shawn were redoing in 2006. When he's dancing like a fool. I had that, but I don't. This one, no, because this. I don't know why.
No, the only one I had was the one that came out like in '93, WrestleMania.
Oh,
WrestleMania the album, I think it was called.
I had that one. Yeah.
With Slam Jam, WrestleMania, all that stuff.
And that's where the new WrestleMania theme kicked off WrestleMania 10 going, which I don't know about you, but I loved.
I missed that theme.
WrestleMania theme.
Yeah, it was great.
The SummerSlam theme and the Royal Rumble theme.
Yeah.
They had the themes for it.
Yeah, those were awesome. Yeah.
I loved it. It really intensified the pay-per-view, especially the SummerSlam one.
Mm-hmm. But
this was a joke. I mean,
this is very cringe. It's
Coco
very cringy.
Beware singing, Hulk Hogan over there with the sledgehammer.
Yeah.
Of course, you got why would Honky and Jimmy Hart be driving the Cadillac onto a construction site? I have no idea.
I don't know. I think Jimmy Hart might have wrote this song. I could be wrong, but he might have, because he did a lot of the music. He wrote a lot of the music. So
was he responsible for Honka 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 Love?
Probably.
Oh,
Probably was. Yeah.
I mean, the only good thing about that at WrestleMania was DDP. But anyway,
yeah. Well, besides,
this was a really bad
the ending. The video was bad. But other than that, I think it was a very, very good Saturday Night's Main Event.
No, yes, it was strong. The matches were good. Like we said, wish the Young Stallions could have gotten more time. Paul Orndorff, the Mega Powers reunited again. Honky and Savage, great feud.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a sign of things to come as we get closer to 88 of what we're going to expect.
Yep. All right. Well, you guys let us know what you think about this episode of Saturday Night's Main Event. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll see you guys soon.
Take care.